Can we get... Yeah, we get y'all to sound off so I can just hear, because I think I can't hear Mike. I'm not sure.
You can't hear me?
I can hear you, but you're like significantly quieter than everybody else.
This is a test of the emergency broadcast system.
How about now?
Brendan sounds fine.
I'm gonna paint the Black Cabo today.
Fine too. It's just Mike.
It's just me.
Just you.
You can turn me up in Discord.
Oh yeah, I totally can.
Hooray, features.
All right. Because I can still hear you. You're just way quieter than everybody else. That's fine.
I mean, I wouldn't mind Mikey being quieter than everyone else. Hashtag
Rude.
owned.
Rude.
I'm gonna mute Prin.
Please do. Then people don't have to put up with my awful voice.
Wow, you know what's cool? The way boy, I don't know. It's really cool the way, like,
He wanted to say something
like,
was cool
Twitch
and didn't
keeps
think of
adding
anything
features,
cool.
but they just keep making it worse.
Yeah.
Mm.
Says I have a chat message from whom? Oh, someone who used to follow me 4 years ago.
That's quite a long time.
Yeah. He's like, hey, how you doing? You still streaming? The answer is no.
He's a coward who couldn't take it. These are the
I'm a
guys
coward
I've
who
done.
can take it too.
Ooh, look at that.
What are we looking at?
What edition
That's a pretty good looking dude.
Chaos Knight is that?
I don't know. It came in a starter kit. I chipped the
That-
axe and I have like hash marks on there.
Do I have bits?
So, I don't know when that guy is from. He looks like Stambo, which would make him like
I have 11
Hero
bits.
Quest era, but I don't know.
I think I have like 2 more of them too. Because they all came in a starter set. And this is just
What starter set was it? Like, because I don't know that they would have come in a starter set, which is a bit odd.
I can go downstairs and try and find it.
That's okay. I mean, just do you have any vague clue? Like, was it just like a Chaos Army starter, or was it like
I think so.
some specific?
It was like
I didn't know then.
it was like a painting starter set.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
There were like 5 of them and like 5 pots of paint.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, those things. That would have been sometime in the 90s, I guess. Then that set is from.
90s or early 2000s, yeah. I got it when I was in high
It would have
school.
been 90s because early 2000s they would have switched over to the big multi-part Chaos Warriors, I think.
Okay. And
I'm probably wrong about that, but
I got it when I was
in my
in high
head
school.
they would have.
Which was 2004.
Yeah, I'm thinking they sold you an old kit.
Probably. See, I don't know what color to start with.
So
is
am I the only
thing.
one using Baby's first Learn to Paint set?
I believe so. I've got some paints that are worse than yours, though. I've got these army painter paints that are super, super cheap, and they separate like nobody's business,
that's
which
what
is
I
why
have
I'm doing
too.
it so transparent. So I'm making mine nice and transparent so that I can just build that color up. Then just building up these little highlights.
I don't know.
There should be a decent tutorial, I think, in your stuff scrub.
Yeah, there's
but
a-
if you have any
there's a-
questions.
Yeah.
The little tutorial in that thing actually produces really good results.
Cool.
If you do you follow Vinny on Instagram?
No.
Oh, you should look at his
I
Instagram at some
only
point
follow
because
cats on Instagram.
he's been painting with that set somewhat recently, and his results are actually pretty nice considering it's like his first real go at it. So just know that you're going to be compared against him for how well you do at the starter box.
Cool. Okay.
I have to
So,
shake these real well,
base
right?
coat.
Right.
So, yeah, I got another question. Is Reaper Bones, like, is this actually a thing? Is there, like, a community for that, or is this just, like, dollar store?
So they are very popular with like RPG people because
Uh-huh.
they make a like incredible variety of miniatures that
Okay.
are all relatively well priced. They're
So
not like
instead
a
of paying
specific
Games
game.
Workshop their blood money, like,
Well, so it's more like you're playing D&D or something and you need like models for barbarians or skeletons or whatever. They're like the go-to company for a lot of that stuff if you want stuff that you can paint that all look nice.
sure.
My friend gets all his character models because he does DMing and he always likes character models for people
Yeah,
from them.
that makes sense. All right, well, I'm going to paint this skeleton boy because this is example 1.
Yeah,
So-
the
Yeah, skeletons are a real good way to start. They're fun.
Yeah.
I'm
the
painting
Reaper
some old
Bones line
Bretonians.
is a fairly cheap line, so like if you want to do painting practice, they're pretty nice to use.
Sure. So the number 2 flat brush, I assume, is this one. Yeah.
Look at you with your multiple brushes.
I've got multiple brushes. I'm probably going to use this one for the entirety of this stream, though.
Squeeze it.
I might also have to disappear at some point because of food, by the way, so I'm dreadfully sorry if that ends up happening.
I mean, I have to
Stupid
go in
human
probably like an
bodies.
hour and a half, so it's gonna be a short
Always
stream
needing
anyways.
food. All right.
Depending how this goes, I'd be open to doing more though.
Cool. I don't know how well you can tell the difference between the greens on this, but I'm just sort of highlighting up with a much more yellowy green to sort of get that nice gradient.
I
And
assume
what
I
I'll do is I'll
want.
wash it down.
I assume I want thin coats, right?
Yeah,
If
I
you
think
can
I
manage it,
almost
yeah.
tell. I mean, it's it's on Skype, so it's gonna be a pretty small thing.
Yeah, it's-
I can definitely tell like the differences. So
Okay, that's good.
all right, there's a big blob on the end. Wipe it off.
Okay, well I'll have to have it then. That'll be okay. Sorry. No, I can have it then. It'll be fine. Thank you. Don't worry. Sorry about that, guys.
And then one side, paint toward the other.
Pat, how long does it take these to dry before you put your second coat on?
It depends how much you've watered them down, and like how dry they were in the first place.
Okay, so say I haven't watered it down at all.
If you haven't watered it down at all, yeah, a minute, 2 minutes.
Okay.
Usually by the time you've like finished, if you're doing an all over coat or something, by the time you've finished it, it should be dry enough to like go back to where you were starting. The army painter stuff is generally pretty fast drying as far as I'm aware. At least it seems to be from the ones I've used.
I can't believe you guys made me paint. You peer pressured me into painting.
Next step is painting
I mean, it's the Cool People
Gundams.
Club. Welcome.
Next step is painting Gundams.
I
Or
remember
what if
'cause
you,
my
like-
wife thought she got the Amazon box and she thought it was something that she had ordered, which of course it wasn't. She was like, "Oh, okay, well this is for you," and she like didn't get the gift receipt. Like it was in there, but she didn't look at it, you know. And so she was like, "I think this is yours," and I was like, "It's not mine. I mean, I think it is mine. Like it's super not. I didn't order it."
Yeah, we conspired pretty quickly.
If I show a guy in his original color, I think you can probably tell how much yellower he's got now.
Oh,
Okay.
sure, yeah.
My guy has a skirt now.
Nice. Yeah. I don't know. I don't have a good green to highlight this up with, so I'm having to mix it myself, which is probably going to mean that even after the wash, they're not quite going to match. But I think that's all right. A little bit of, difference in their armors and whatnot. Who cares?
Just weather a little bit.
I don't have any weathering stuff, so I'd have to pick that up.
Let's do it before you seal it. because then it's like wear and tear is the differences.
I'm just saying I don't have any like weathering stuff, so.
I'm trying to figure out how to do. He has like fur on him.
So all you want to do for fur is pick a color that's like slightly brighter than the color you want.
Okay.
So like if you want it like a medium brown, go like a medium brown with like a drop of yellow or something in. And then once that's dry, wash over it in like either a dark or a strong tone. And then once that's dry, you can just dry brush it up in that light color again, and it'll give you this nice like highlight and shadow that works really well. It's really good on anything that's got a texture to it. Anything that's got lots of detail, you don't really want to be dry brushing, but anything that's just like texture, dry brushing is the way to do it.
And what is dry brushing for those who don't know?
Oh, sorry. Dry brushing is you get your brush, just a little bit of paint on it, and then you get the majority of the paint off just on a piece of paper towel or like whatever, and then you lightly like flick the brush back and forth over the surface, and it'll just like deposit just a tiny amount of paint with each motion. And it sticks to the highlights because those are the bits that it's actually hitting. So you get a nice gradient from it. It can look a bit scratchy and, dry. So you don't want to do it on anything that's got lots of details because it'll just look weird. But like textures and stuff, it's good for. Trying to think if I've got anything around here that's dry brush so I can show you what I mean.
Like this.
I don't actually have anything in reach that is.
My chainmail was
So
dry brush.
no good.
That's how they get you.
Right. Okay, so that's the highlighting on
There's
that.
your dry brush example right there. If it'll focus.
Well, if you've got an example, you knew what you were doing, you fool. Made me explain things for nothing.
Gobble made you explain. I didn't make you explain anything.
I just mean the collective, like this group. But I'm looking for excuses to bully you, so shush.
Mean.
Yeah, I am mean. Deal with it.
It's been, what, 4 months since we've done one of these streams?
No, Bryn was mean to me last night.
I think it's been a lot longer than that.
Well, it's definitely been 4 months, or it's been like a year and a half since you've been on one.
Yeah.
Because you were...
For Dragon Ball.
What were you even doing? I can't remember.
She did Cell.
Cell was the last one I did.
I think she did a Barbados as well.
That was before the Cell, because I used him as practice, because I wouldn't mind like ruining a shitty robot if I did a bad job.
Speaking of
But
which,
I wanted my Cell to be perfect.
Okay,
Do
so
you get the joke? Because he's perfect Cell.
Here's base-coated
Yep.
skeleton boy. You can't really see the... But
Nice.
a nice brown color.
this guy looks dope as hell.
My guy looks kind of lame because
Oh,
he's very flat still.
the
The
what's
iron-blooded.
it, the coated Barbados.
The iron-blooded
Yeah,
coating.
that should be cool.
It's like all a nice gunmetal.
Okay. That is step 1. Rinse it out in water every few minutes. Well, I didn't do that.
So it's not too big a deal if you're not spending too much time. But all it is that you'll get like paint drying in there.
Yeah.
If you're not careful. Soap will generally take that out pretty well if you want to like soap your brushes out after.
Yeah.
You can get special brush soap that's
I've got a
nice
Wolverine
for
cup
them.
full of water here, so just
Oh, my
actually gonna-
my phone keeps deciding to try and fall over, so that's not very
water
helpful.
that. Oh.
Oh, also look, there's a person in the chat. Who's that? I can't
Is
tell.
there? That's Scrub.
Oh, that's Scrub.
That's me. I
Huh?
did a cheer
Not a person.
Hooray, cheering.
from
He
months
just-
ago when I bought bits.
He just wants that
I see.
number 1 bit.
Did you mention in the chat that we were streaming, by the way?
I mentioned in the shameless plug one, you can put in general or whatever if you want.
I can't put in general because I'm on my phone where I can't really multitask.
Gobble or Scrub can put in general.
Sure, I will do that.
Okay, now it's time to darken some of these bits back up.
All right. Allow the paint to dry for a few moments until I can't see any shine from wet paint anywhere, which looks pretty good. So now we're gonna wash a darker color onto the base coat.
Washes are skill in a bottle. They are amazing. They are your best friend.
Do you just paint it on like you would do paint?
Yeah, so it's what I'm doing at the moment. If you want to look at what I'm up to, it's just a really thin, like inky paint that
Okay.
will like seep into the crevices and only like tint the rest of it.
Too much, but that's okay.
So as you can see, it's like making all the recesses on the back there way darker and bringing it back down to a more muted green, which shouldn't
Okay.
be too far off. He's obviously going to be more yellow than my other guy, but
And a piece of. Okay, here's a piece of paper.
What the fuck was that? Oh, it's that awful Final Fantasy 14 app.
Read text under the. Okay, I super can do that.
Okay, let's try and do this fur and stuff. You said mix brown and like yellow, right?
so I would probably start with just a smidge of yellow in my brown if I was doing fur. It depends what you want the fur to look like, really.
Let's see. I think that's good. Well, maybe a little bit more. It's almost. It's not quite like a Dijon.
Dijon fur.
Yeah, that's how I refer to the colours of all my furs. Okay, thank you.
That's gonna be hard to tell, but I think that's pretty okay.
Oh, Danny O'Dwyer liked my tweet.
Nice. Okay, next step is
Probably dry brushing, I see.
dry brush. Yes.
Yep, fantastic. So that'll give him that nice like highlight and make him look really dry and bony.
Boy, Grub is just blazing through that guy, huh?
It thickened up, which it does not.
It has.
I
It
can't
has
actually
been a while,
see how it's
K-Tech.
coming along, but how's it going, Gub?
I think I've got most of the green flesh done. Let's see if we can get
Cool.
it good.
It's like the size of my little pinky nail, so I can't really tell.
Hard with this fight as well. But yeah, I've got the flesh blocked in.
Cool.
All right, I super need to get up for a second. I need paper towels, which I was not aware I needed. So I'll be back.
Oh, sorry. We should have told you that. Sorry.
Yeah, we should have. We're bad friends.
Oh, there's a message in there.
Hey,
Yeah,
Let's see what it
K-Tech here.
says.
It's our buddy
Been a while
K-Tech.
since I've seen y'all building stuff. Well, we're not building shit today.
That is true.
We're hamming out instead. Also, I'm here, which is a rarity. Oh, don't fall over. Okay.
Let's see. So now maybe do blocking in some of the armor color would be good. And I might just follow the picture they have of the purple and yellow one.
That sounds cool. Yellow is hard to paint though.
I think I'll put a lot of yellow in the gloves and boots here.
I think I slightly overthinned this black. It's really hard to judge it because it's quite an old paint. Devil in Mud. Someone says Devil in Mud. I can't actually read what their name
Chess.
says. Ah, okay.
That's Shaw's.
I assume that's a Citadel paint.
Yes. I can't remember if it's an old one or if they still make it. I don't know. I think it was the dark brown wash that they used to do. I don't remember.
Sounds like killed it. Rip.
Ah, yeah, I'm right. Okay, fantastic. I was trying to remember if it was a texture paint, but I think the texture paint is Sterling Mud.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
ready.
I think it was-
And I got a paper towel. I'm gonna blot this guy, get all this water out of him.
This
Which
this
doesn't
black
appear to be
is
the case.
messy. Also, this brush is probably a bit too big for these detailing vets. It's all right. I'll just tidy the green up. The textured paint is weird. The texture paint is like weird, but like it's really handy because it's so quick. Like this guy, his base is just textured, and like I'll just wash it and then dry brush it, and it'll come to like. Oh, one sec.
I
Try not
did.
to knock my thing over.
I did
Ah.
the usual, like, glue sand to your bases or whatever, but I tried whatever the sand dune ones, and it works pretty well for these guys.
Yeah. Like this is just the texture paint, washed and then dry brushed, and like I really like how that gives like a nice gravelly burned earth type thing. I don't know. I like it. It's a bit expensive for what it is, though.
You got a pretty big.
Yeah, but it doesn't go
Big
as far
bottle,
as you'd think. It doesn't go as far as you think it would because you have to put quite a lot on each base.
Yeah, true.
I don't know. I did like all of my night haunts, and then I've only got a small amount left in the bottle. So I don't know, 40 models maybe. Which, considering how long the rest of these paints will last, it's feels expensive, I guess.
I'm doing the wrong color according to the book.
Oh no, this brush is too big.
I think I did. What did I do?
That's the Games Workshop's motto. Yeah, it kind of
Yellow
is.
brown instead of desert sand. That's all right.
Just a little bit of different color scheme.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, the best color scheme is the color scheme that you like. So
Exactly.
I'm going to have to use a smaller brush for this. Let's get that one. I've already mucked up and got loads of black over the rim of this pad, but that doesn't matter. It's okay. That'll disappear. And these are only like foot slogging troop guys. They don't have to be
They're
masterpieces.
not important. They're not guys.
I mean, they are guys.
Yeah,
They have
but they're
willies
not
and
like-
everything.
Do they though?
Yeah, they just don't work. Actually, I think they don't work. They might work. I know they can't have babies, but they might be able to still do the dirty.
I think it's time to dry brush highlight color. Several steps lighter, so let's see, what is it? It wants to do dragon white, which I believe is that. Yeah, I think dragon white's good. Let's see. The boy is pretty brown here, but I think a white tint would be good.
So the dry brush color will like define the primary color of the model probably.
Okay. Well, that's good because he's a skeleton, and
Yeah.
everybody knows all bones are white.
I sometimes find that for like bone and stuff, like if you can do like a nice tan, or like a
Well, I do have tan.
you've got like a bleach bony type of color.
Yeah. I have desert.
And then
sand.
do like a white atop that. That can be quite nice. I would say maybe just follow the instructions they've given you for now. And
Well, I already screwed up the colors, so.
oh,
So
I was
it
gonna say,
doesn't-
and then just see how the results come out. But
Yeah, I'm just gonna do this and see if I like it, and then
cool.
if I don't, then I don't. I mean, it's paint. I can just put more on there, right?
Yeah, as long as you don't go too crazy with it. If you go too crazy, you end up like those models that are in that YouTube video. Have I shown all of you guys that before? I don't know if I have.
Probably not.
I don't
It's
think
called
so.
Fin Your Paints, and it's just a guy going, ah! as he shows models that have like really fucked up faces.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere here. Oh yeah, this is the good shit.
So most of my wash is sort of dry now, so you can sort of see that it's sort of dulled it down a little bit. He's still a bit brighter than my
Yeah.
finished model guy, but like the details are starting to pop a little bit more. I'll probably throw another like black wash, it just in all the details, just sort of pin those details out a little bit. But
Yeah, I think your Space Marine guy's looking pretty good. I don't know if he's actually a Space Marine. I don't know if I've just.
he is, in
committed a
fact. This guy is a Primaris Space Marine, which means he is a dude who was made in the last 100 years when they've had this new technology that means that they can make even better Space Marines.
Nice.
It's so they can sell more models.
It's also so that they can have them be a bigger scale, because this is a normal Space Marine and this is a Primaris Marine. Just a little bit. This guy's a little bit squat. This guy's a little bit like actually human shaped.
Okay, I think I toned
Can't
down.
fit in the rhinos.
No, they can't
They
fit in
can only,
rhinos because you have to buy Primaris rhinos instead.
So I've significantly toned down the brown of this boy, which is good. I think I actually need to adjust my white balance now. I move the position of my lights. So let's go with that.
It's actually a lot of people getting kind of mad about the Primaris stuff recently, because GW are doing a thing where they're trying not to step on anyone's toes. Okay, so I was trying to read what that message says. It was about one of their little hover tanks. Yeah, they were trying not to step on anyone's toes and like drop my brush when I'm trying to talk. Like completely obsolete the old Marines. So part of what they've done is made it so that like Primaris are kind of specialists. Like they're very locked into their roles. They only have certain roles they can fill. So you kind of need normal Space Marines to back them up, which is very odd, considering they're supposedly like better in just about every way.
2 tiers of Space Marine.
What?
All right, so yeah, that looks pretty good. I don't know how well that doesn't seem to be.
Sure,
super
put a hand
well
behind
across,
the middle.
but-
Ugh. Yeah, I'm getting mine washed out.
Ugh. My camera keeps deciding to try and fall over, which is making painting very awkward.
All right, so do I want to do another highlight color? I don't think so.
So
We'll move on to step 5.
did you do the white or did you do the tan?
I did the tan.
So I would say give it a very quick go over in the white,
Okay.
only very lightly,
Okay.
and that'll just make that
Make him pop a little bit more.
yeah, make that contrast just a little bit sharper. Dark wash.
All right, what is that? She said Shaz? What's Shaz doing in here?
Talking about hams.
Boy, white's a difficult one to see when it's ready to dry brush with, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you kind of have to just get a feel for it at some point.
Yeah.
He's definitely doing it.
I still definitely don't have dry brushing down yet.
I am a bad painter in general, so no
All right,
comment.
that's pretty good, yeah. Yeah. My dude looks super dusty now, which is, I think, what I was going for.
Cool.
Old dusty bones.
Okay, now wipe the brush across the... Yeah, I did that. Oh, yeah, we're on to step 5. Finishing the skeleton archer.
It's probably just detailing now, I would guess, isn't it?
It is just detailing next.
Cool. So,
And
have you found your first model then?
Maybe? I don't know. Let me see what we've got here. So ground area was Naga Green, so we're going to go ahead and do that one. Oh boy, I think, yeah, I don't know. You're not gonna get me to buy a palette or anything. It's not happening. A1 and then proceed.
right, so I have this primed almost black, or base coated in almost black. If I want to do yellow, do I just do like a bazillion layers?
I would say if you've got like a brown or something, going like that into like maybe like a red or something, and then into the yellow will probably get it down in a lot less coats.
Okay.
You just want something that's got like a strong pigment to it, that'll cover over the black, because otherwise yellow is quite a weak color. So it'll take a lot of coats to
Okay. I'll
get
try
it
that
to where
then.
you want it to be.
Think I'm almost ready to do a dry brush on this guy.
I don't know if you can see the way the details are popping now, more that I've given this guy a nice sort of pin wash going on. It's not the most accurate wash, but I'll do a tidy up pass anyway, so.
What exactly is the difference between like a regular wash and a pin wash?
Like a regular wash is like over a surface, and then a pin wash is just like in the details, just like,
You just target it.
yeah. I think it's a scale modeling term, because you would like pin with ink and poke it into the detail spots.
Yeah, PIN, not PEN. Or
Yeah.
you can do both, but yeah.
They don't have a difference for Scrubbo.
Okay. So we're gonna
How's your model coming, Mikey?
do some
It's
pure
coming.
black wash.
I'm trying to make a hair color.
Oh, cool.
There's also a Mr. Bones bonus tips, which I like quite a bit.
Nice.
Wait, so Reaper Bones is made by a guy called Mr. Bones. So
Apparently.
who's the Reaper?
Let's see how this looks. Like mud.
Okay.
Better.
Let's just
Ah!
here. That didn't sound good.
That sounded like my phone trying to fall into my lap.
So do you have one of the cool Space Marine hover tanks, Bryn?
No,
Did
the
you already
only
answer that
Space Marine.
question?
No, I didn't actually see that question. Because I can't read things very well on my phone because they're tiny.
Sure.
Um,
Well, that was
but
the
no,
last
so
question from our buddy Shaz.
too much paint on there. No, I don't have one of the hover tanks because I don't own any Space Marine vehicles. Because I don't own very many Space Marines at all. Because I don't particularly care about Space Marines. I only got these ones because they were super cheap.
They're defending the galaxy, or
Yeah,
doing
and so are the Astra Militarum.
And I mean, let's be real. They're doing imperialism.
Yeah. I mean, it's called the Imperium. What do you expect? No, the only Space Marine stuff I have is the stuff from the old starter box that I've got, like this little guy. And 9 of these modern guys who are going to be a little kill team. Also got a little rocket launcher guy that I like started blocking in his colors, but didn't get very far on.
And then let's see about my dry brush base color. It's going to be that Naga green again, which makes sense.
Deathcore, yeah. Those are the only Forge World ones, right?
Right, so I'm gonna
Yeah, they're Forge World
take it
only.
out,
They're
let that
they're like World War One-y looking. They're really cool. But
This is where we are so far.
yeah,
Mike, I would
I don't
just
know why
like
they
to
never
say I
made plastic
appreciate
models
your
of them.
sauce cups idea. I appreciate
Nice.
you having that because I have, I don't know, hundreds of those. That's a pretty good looking guy.
I've got a little sponge with some baking parchment on top of it. That's my palette.
I bought a wet palette thing
Yeah.
because I'm a tryhard.
Nice.
Well, yeah, I
Good
mean, you
job,
also
Mr.
got
Gobbo.
the little handle for painting, which I kind of like. Like, I would never get one for myself, I don't think, but I kind of like that. That's a neat thing.
Scrub's
Yeah,
gonna be
it's
back in a
actually
week.
really-
I just bought $100 of Warhammer stuff, so like 2 models.
Ouch. They're really cool as well because you can take the little thing off and it's just like a little base to hold them. So if you've got a bunch of the little
Oh,
rippers.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Neat.
Yeah, no, I didn't know it until very recently.
But yeah, they're just really nice to hold because it gives you a little bit more.
Yeah, because you can get to the
support.
areas and shit.
There's this third party little model holders for like they're not necessarily Games Workshop tied, but they've usually got like a little if I hold this you can see like a strong piece of wire up like this with a little ball on the end, so that when you're gripping your model, you can stay still, phone. You can have your finger on the top, and then you're supporting the model more strongly. They're quite nice.
This brush isn't gonna do it for me.
Yeah, if you end up having to do deathcore stuff, you kind of want to buy a Chinese recast if you can, just because
Yeah.
all Forge World stuff, all Forge World army is probably little.
I could see doing them like a kill team of them or something, where you're only buying like 2 units.
Yeah, true.
I know some people that have like crazy guard armies though, that are like multiple dollars per model across like 200 infantry. And that's not to mention
A
all
lot
the
of
tanks
money.
and everything. Yeah. This is a hobby where you can sink however much you want to spend. But then, if you're not good at painting, the results will all be bad. So, doesn't matter how much you spend.
Takes practice.
Yeah.
So
I'll come and get it in a minute.
a problem I'm seeing
fine.
with streaming
I'm-
Warhammers for me is that I'm focusing so much that I'm not saying a single damn word.
That's why I was trying to talk plenty when I could. I'm gonna have to disappear for food in like 1 minute, so I'm just gonna finish up this little wash pass, and then disappear. And if you guys are still around when I'm back, I will hop back in because all this will be dry, and I can continue on and do some more cool stuff.
Cool.
There's not a whole lot I can do while it's quite so wet anyway.
We will see if we are. Probably got another 25 minutes in me.
I might not make it back in time in that case. Anyway,
We can do another
that's
one
been
of
the
these.
progress on my guy. I will show you just to show you what I've got so far. Like, that guy is exactly the same fella. So I've gone from that to that, which isn't a very big difference, but he pops a little bit more. And you can definitely see a lot of the detail in his back a lot better.
Yeah, I like it. I think you're doing a good job.
Yeah.
Well, a good job considering how bad I am at painting.
Hey, whatever.
Anyway, see you guys in a bit.
Yep.
See ya.
All right. Harvest brown.
Let's. See if I can't. Oh. Can you go to studio mode and try and fix it? Boy, that was the last thing we did, huh? Okay. I'll give my guy a second to dry while I work on this. What was it? Oh, that won't do. What? I didn't. Nope. Here's my guy. I put some meat on him. Yeah. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do the wood. Maybe black and brown? No. It has. I've been okay. I have. We beat the first one last night. The first one's got issues. No. It's very silly and dumb. You know, if you want to watch somebody play it, so I use brown. I use a drop of black with a lot of brown and then another little bit of white for the wood here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she was bullying us. So what she does... We have. It's good. It's a nice place. Yeah. Pretty good. And one day I'll get around to sending those Japan packages. Just getting the post office is a pain in the ass. Oh, shit. Thanks, Bryn, for telling me 15 minutes ago that you guys haven't been voiced for a little bit.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's all right. We're just telling hilarious jokes that no one that now no one
How
ever
was,
gets to hear.
How was Shas hearing Bryn?
I was hearing Bryn just fine through Skype.
No, just since I switched to the 3-person.
Oh, I see.
Oh, okay.
Because we haven't used this since...
Yeah, we haven't
Like,
used this
I have a new...
since, like,
I've gotten a new
March.
interface and most of a new computer since last time. So I haven't, like, changed anything.
Yeah.
It's time
So
to
you guys been
do
playing that
some-
Spider-Man game?
I have not.
It's really
pretty
good.
good. It's pretty good. Like playing it with Spotify on and just like turning down the music gets super repetitive almost immediately, but just like jamming out to something on Spotify is 100% the way to fly.
Because
But
video
yeah,
games are expensive.
Yeah, totally. I don't really know. I don't really know why I impulse bought that one, because I guess that cowboy game is coming out in like what, 3 weeks or something.
Real soon, yeah, October, I
Yeah.
think.
I mean, I think at this point it's like too soon for them to push it back, because I would have definitely bet $100 that it was not coming out in 2018.
Yeah, I think I said the same thing at some point.
Drag on here.
But yeah,
Our
ended up
Bone
taking a
Boys coming together.
nice. Are you done with the skeleton guy or soonish?
You talking to me?
Yeah,
I am pretty close. Like, I'm doing the detail stuff now.
nice. Yeah, I ended up splitting Spider-Man with Bryn just on like kind of a whim because everybody was so positive on it.
Yeah.
I don't have a particular affinity for Spider-Man, but
No,
that
yeah,
game
yeah,
feels super
exactly.
good.
Like, yeah, it's a lot of fun to play. And yeah, like I have, when they were showing it off, when like they did the preview, it's like, okay, well, every Spider-Man game except for like those two have been terrible. So, you know,
Yeah, exactly.
let's let's hold our enthusiasm until we got something to talk about here. But yeah, I think I watched some videos or saw some different suits or something, and I was like, oh yeah, maybe I got to play this thing. And I was pretty correct. I think this is pretty good.
I assume you'll be picking up Red Dead.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I really want to play that.
Yeah, I never really particularly liked the first one, so
I played like, I don't know, 30, 40 hours of the first one until like I went on vacation or something. There was some it's kind of how it always happens with me with Rockstar games in particular, is like I'll start it and I'll be way into it, and then I'll do something where like I've got to go on vacation or go out of town or something like that, and I'll leave it for a week, and then I will never touch it again. And that's what happened
yeah.
that's what happened with me with GTA 4 and 5, and the first Red Dead. So
Yeah, with GTA 5, I think I got to like the first heist and did it, and then
yeah,
sort of just fell off because like
yeah,
not super my thing.
I like GTA 5 a lot. I think that's a very good game.
Here's
But if GTA is not your shit, then it is super not going to be your shit.
yeah. Here's my Gobbo. See if I can get real close.
Where'd my yellow go? Over here. Okay. Let's let that dry.
That's a nice looking fella.
It is.
Yep, I'm gonna paint the yellow over the red, like Bryn said. But yeah, I've got most of the stuff based in. Going pretty well so far, I think.
I just need to patch up some spots that I missed.
All right. So I have, I believe, base coat on everything. Just let me get. Let's see. Just a little.
Okay, here he is, and I'm about to try doing a wash on him.
Cool.
So it's painted on, yeah?
Basically. So you want to make sure it doesn't like pool up too much in some areas. You mainly just sort of want to get
In the cracks.
like all the crevices, filled and whatnot.
So are we using a bigger brush or this baby tiny brush?
You can use a bigger brush because you just want to sort of basically slop it on, and if you're using a small one, it'd take a while.
Did I see I get the back of his neck a little bit here. You always find that one spot you didn't get any paint somehow.
Yeah, I've got a couple of those where it's like, how did I thread that needle so consistently to get 0 paint in there?
Okay, that'll do. I think I'll be good for the day after this one guy, actually.
Black wash.
I don't think I shook this tone up enough. It looks super separated. There we go, that looks better.
So let's clean that one. This one. Yeah, I thought about. I feel like I had some gloves around here, some like, like surgical gloves.
Mm-hmm.
I figured that would be a good thing to have when you're painting, but couldn't find them in the allotted time. I'm sure my wife has some around here somewhere. She uses them when she like was dyeing her hair. Back looks like a disaster.
Yeah, this stuff's kind of magic, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really cool. It looks even better when it finally dries.
How long does it take to dry?
Wash. Like 30 minutes to an hour, maybe. They take quite a bit longer than just, regular
Paints.
paint.
Okay, so that means I might be I'll use some green. I'll paint this base.
All right, so these are all washes. Do not need any more. Wash. Get rid of some of these fucking cups here.
Because, like, this guy looks, like, instantly super good now.
Yeah, they're magic. Oh.
Actually, I'll do the base later. I might just be done for now, then.
Some dragon blue.
Let's, no, not a filter. I need the webcam properties.
And blade steel. Okay, great.
Like, yeah, he's...
Hey, not bad, yeah. Looking good.
Yeah, that looks
Got
pretty
just
good.
like a sort of just like a robe.
I think he's a peasant bowman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Here's my goblin with the yellow. I'll probably do another coat on top.
Yeah,
Let's just turn off the light.
I'd be up for doing another one of these streams.
Sure.
Yeah, same. Scrub's got to get through all three of them.
Yeah,
Three
Yeah,
of those
exactly.
minis.
I mean, same here. I got this guy with my bird head stick. And this guy with this big old standard.
Did you get the same kit I did, or what is that?
Oh no, I have like a full
You got a
army.
hella kit.
Yeah, I have a full Bretonnian army.
Nice. Well, that sounds kind of cool.
It's probably like $80 in 2005.
Yeah. Those big boxes are slightly expensive, but I don't know. The starter stuff's always cheaper than buying them separately.
Oh, and I
I
have
ended up
some-
buying. I ended up buying a starter box because eBay was having that 15% off
Sure.
coupon, and if I wanted to buy them separately, just like the half I wanted, it would be as much as the box itself. So
Right.
I could either sell off the other half I don't want or paint them or something. I don't know.
I have some
yeah.
pikes to turn into this also.
Oh, cool.
It's not lots of nice. I should put some grass on here. I don't think I finished this actually. See, maybe we'll have to talk with Bryn about it. But do you want to try maybe doing like once we get back into the rhythm, doing like
Yeah.
alternating Warham and Gundam maybe?
Sure.
That'd be fun.
That'll make
Works
kits
for me. I
last
mean, I've
longer
still
too.
got- what do I still have 2 MGs just waiting to go.
Yeah, I have my Jinx Striker. I have my Barbados down there. I have my SDCS kit that I got, and I have that clear Sinanju to do.
Yeah,
Clear
I have.
Sundancer, that sounds kind of sick.
I also have that.
I don't
should
think
probably build it.
I don't think I'm gonna put those water slides on because fuck that.
Up to you.
I think I'm gonna just paint the filigree on, do it by hand.
That sounds not fun to me.
Well, I have the gold Gundam marker.
I will wish you luck with that. That sounds awful.
It's, I mean, so does doing those water slides for it.
Yeah, true.
Anyway, I think time to get going.
Sounds good to me.
Works
I'm
for
at a
me.
good stopping point.
Yeah, I'm pretty good here. Let me go ahead and show
Yeah.
off my guy as much
Let's
as I
see
can.
where you've gotten.
I mean, I'm just about done. I just need to do like the highlight colors and shit.
Yeah, and we can
so.
check on with you next time. That's looking pretty good. That's super solid.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah. So like the back is a bit of a disaster. Like you're probably not going to be able to make out. Yeah, it looks pretty good.
That's
Looks pretty
okay.
good on camera at least.
Yeah,
Have
looks
you-
good here.
Have you put that wash on there yet?
Yes,
Okay.
but like what I've got left is I'm probably going to touch up like some of the details on the dry brush, and then I've got the highlights.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Okay,
I don't know.
yeah.
I feel pretty good about it.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with my Archer.
Yeah.
Painting
And then
is
I've got
fun.
this guy to go.
It is fun.
Little orc sword boy.
Ooh, that'll be
Ooh,
fun.
that's gonna be
Yeah.
fun, yeah.
And then I've got like the guy from Warcraft.
That's gonna be your last guy. That's the final boss.
Yep.
You think you'll
But
get
yeah.
more of these once you're done with these 3, Scrub?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. If we end up doing it, like I might get, just whatever bargain basement Warhammers I can find. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm never
Yeah.
gonna use them for anything, and I'm probably not ever gonna display them. But it's like,
I mean,
Yeah.
you
I
could,
might display. They might go in my cabinet somewhere, But like I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna take pains to display them. You know what I'm
you
saying?
could turn your cabinet into like a cheap diorama.
Sure.
Yeah, they have really cheap ones, the Reaper Bones one, like those minis that you're actually painting, you
Yeah.
can buy. Like they have a really big line of them that you could pick up.
Yeah, those-
Ooh.
they're like maybe $3-4 each,
Yeah.
depending
well,
on the size.
Yeah,
I can get down.
I
on
might
that.
look into those.
Yeah.
Once
Yeah,
I'm-
because I mean, it seems like especially for what we're doing here, like the quality of them seems pretty good. So
Yeah, they're really nice.
I think I might try Pegasus Knight once I'm done with these 3.
well, they've got one here. Let's see, they've got Core Colors, which is the professional series, High Density, which is maximum coverage. Oh, these are different kind of paints, but they've got this guy here. It's a 12-inch looks like a 4-headed Hydra or something.
Yeah, they have some
$150.
they have some cool like really big ones.
It's like I can't imagine using that in your campaign unless that's going to be like a multi-week battle,
That would be fun. Yeah.
That'd be cool to paint too.
Sure. Yeah, that's. I feel pretty good about this. So
Yeah, it's relaxing.
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so
That's a good point too, because you don't have to like if you're putting something together, and time's a factor. You're not like, oh god, I gotta get to this spot, or else I've just got 50 pieces scattered.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Brent, it's a while ago, but I have the splat book downstairs, so I'll bring that up next time downstairs. I'll take a picture or something.
Cool.
Anyways, that'll be it for this time. We'll figure out when we're doing
I gotta go
Gundam.
have the car toys boys install a new stereo in my wife's car. So
Nice. I did
this
get
is
new.
ending at pretty much the perfect time.
Good. I did get a new car also since
Oh, nice.
I got a
What'd you get?
2013 Mazda 3 hatchback.
Oh hell yeah! I
So
like
it's
those a
pretty
lot.
good. It's a nice car.
Cool.
Okay,
Well, you
well,
boys have a good weekend.
yeah,
Yeah,
we'll be
you
back
too.
for Gunpla at some point. I'm gone next weekend, so we'll figure it out.
Whatever. I'm not in a hurry.
Whenever. Yeah.
You've had 1,000 Saturdays off. So Bryn, thanks for coming by. Shaz, thanks for talking shit in the chat.
And we'll be back with Warhammer eventually, also.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
See ya.
bye bye.